From 4 News Now, with live updates throughout the day, breaking news as it happens, and weather every 10 minutes. This is KXLY Plus.
Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. Coming up on March 20th, the Dancing with the Stars live tour returns to Spokane, First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets are on sale now. You can find the link to get them on kxly.com. And joining me to talk a little bit about the tour, he's definitely a familiar face. You may know him as the bronze medal winner in the 24 Olympics on the Pommel Horse, Mr. Pommel Horse Guy, now co-host of the Dancing with the Stars tour, Stephen Nedoroscik. Stephen, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Living the tour life.
Oh my gosh, it's got to be exhausting.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot of travel, but I got to say it is so cool to be seeing all these cities and doing all these events.
Has there been a city that's kind of surprised you so far?
Ooh, there hasn't been any surprises. I mean, a lot of older theaters are just so beautiful. But,
Yeah.
I loved being in Boston, where I'm from. I'm from Massachusetts, so it was really cool being in Boston.
So Boston's kind of, because you're from Worcester.
It's a tricky one, Worcester,
So that's your hometown show? You get a lot of family to that one?
Yes, I did, and it was awesome.
Awesome, that's great to hear. Have you been able to kind of breathe and get a grasp on the whirlwind the last 9 months of your life have been?
I'm saving that for after tour. I love to just do everything that's coming my way. As you can hear, there's a dog in here. He's getting a little upset. But I mean, it's just been awesome. Ever since the Olympics, I've basically done Dancing with the Stars and then the tour all back to back. So I haven't quite had enough breathing room time to really let it all soak in. But as soon as tour is done, I know it's going to hit.
Have you been able to take a vacation since the Olympics?
No, I haven't.
Because
My
Dancing with the
vacation
Stars
has been.
Yeah, Dancing with the Stars was right after.
Literally right after. And then right after Dancing with the Stars, this is funny. Literally, I believe it was 4 days after the final, I started to do the tour training. So,
Oh my gosh.
So it really has been back to back. But it is so fun.
Beyond the physicality that's apparent between dance and gymnastics, what else have you found as kind of like an intersection between the two?
There are a ton of parallels between gymnastics and especially the show Dancing with the Stars, because you have this goal and you have a week to get it. It's like learning a new skill in gymnastics. And that's the type of stuff that I love, is just chasing that short-term goal one after the other. And that's exactly how the show is based. And then on top of that, when you're on the show, you have one chance, one opportunity to go out there and kill your dance routine, and that is identical to gymnastics competition. So in those sort of fields, it was very relatable.
Do you enjoy that do or die kind of situation?
I think everyone to some extent loves to just see how well they could do in a situation. And for me, someone who's never danced, being a part of this show and sort of proving myself wrong, I felt was just such an awesome privilege to have.
Now, last year when the tour came through Spokane, we interviewed your Dancing with the Stars partner, Riley Arnold. How important was Riley in kind of, we'll call it your dance upbringing?
I mean, Riley, she was awesome. She is amazing. She completely took me out of my shell. I was such a shy dancer at first. I remember our first few dance lessons. I was like, look, I've never danced. You're going to have trouble with me. But I mean, she's just the sweetest, and she is so hardworking too. And me and her, we totally align with our competitiveness. So once we both learned that we're both very competitive people, and she knew that I was willing to put in the effort, we synced up and just went on our mission. And we went all the way to the finale, and it was just a remarkable season and something I will never forget. And that's all thanks to Riley.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, do you plan to continue? Now, you're now a professional dancer. So is that where you want to steer towards, or do you want to continue to focus on gymnastics and prep for, I guess, 28?
Now, I'm not going to call this the end of my cha-cha era, but I will be jumping back into gymnastics as soon as tour is done. I have world championships coming up that I'd love to be a part of.
Do you get calls from gymnastics coaches like, Steven, come on, time to get back?
Yeah, they're like, you're dancing a little too much. It's time to come back to the real world.
We've noticed you've gotten really good, and we're
coaches love
concerned.
That's
Now,
good.
I also know you're an avid video game fan.
Oh, yeah.
According to Wikipedia, you're a big Rocket League guy?
Yes, sir. Love
Can you
me some
fly?
Rocket
Are you
League.
sweaty at Rocket League?
Oh, I am sweaty. And here's the craziest thing. I wasn't planning on playing any video games at all while I was on tour, but my girlfriend came up and brought my laptop with me. So I've been having some pretty solid 2 a.m. on the road iPhone hotspot video game sessions. Not even kidding you.
Hitting some turtle shots and pool cues.
Oh, dude, you got it.
I know ball, dude. Well, that was going to be my next question. Were you PC or console? So you're a PC guy.
Yes, I am. PC guy all the way.
Awesome. Well, hopefully I run into you in a lobby soon.
Ooh, I'd love to hear it. Let me hear the rank. What are you?
Oh, gosh. Silver 2, Division 2?
Ooh, we got a sweaty guy over here, too.
So talk to me a little bit about the show. As a co-host, what are your some responsibilities beyond just dance? Oh, Steven? There we go. Looks like we had a little hiccup.
I'm not just dancing on the show. Yeah, I think I'm back now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so perfect. On the show, I don't only just get to dance, I also get to co-host the whole thing, which is something that is just unbelievable to me. Like I tell everyone, I look back to a year ago when I literally had stage fright giving these sort of speeches at like a gymnastics clinic to kids. I would get nervous. And now to think I'm on stage in front of thousands of people, you know, doing this Dancing with the Stars tour, it is such an amazing opportunity. And it isn't just about like the dance with the show. There's also something really special about connecting with an audience that is completely different than the actual show was for me. So this experience is also unique and something I'm really enjoying.
Well, that's interesting. Do you find that the live tour is more akin to a kind of the Olympic gymnastics side of the interaction with the audience as opposed to the show?
You know, it does have a little bit of that ring to it. Being able to sort of not only interact with the people right in front of you, but also it changes. Like every show is a little bit different, whether or not the crowd likes this sort of joke or something. And like you can always play off of a crowd's energy. And that's also something that's really cool as we travel the country. We get to see like the humor change as we go from place to place, and which of those host moments really get people laughing. It's cool.
That's awesome. Do you bust out the pommel horse on the tour?
Ooh, yes, I do get to bust out some gymnastics moves, and it is, unfortunately, I do love my dance, but it is my favorite part of the show. I get to bring out what we call a mushroom, and that is the equipment that we train on before we get to the pommel horse. So I get to do an awesome mushroom routine in front of everybody. And I mean, it's actually a really sick moment in the tour. So if you guys are coming to a show, I highly recommend you pull out your cameras for that spot because it is cool.
Awesome. Well, Steven Nedoroscik, appreciate your time so much. If you want to see Steven and all the dancers of the Dancing with the Stars live tour, you can catch them March 20th, First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets on sale now, and you can find the link to get them on kxly.com. Steven, you want to add anything before I let you go?
No, I don't. I just want to say thank you guys so much for having me, and I cannot wait to be there soon.
Awesome. Steven, thanks.
Thank you.
And like I said, tickets on sale now. You can find the link to get them on kxly.com. For now, live in studio, Rob King, 4 News Now.